Regional flying has always been the lifeblood of Australian aviation. At Air Services, we know that more than ever, it takes guts and grit to run an aviation business in regional, rural and remote Australia.
Everybody knows about the pilot shortage. We have cancellation of services with some of the mainline carriers. We have some of our regional airlines with aircraft on the ground because we simply don't have enough qualified, experienced captains. And the other one, closely related to that, is the dire shortage of engineers, licensed aircraft engineers.
The biggest challenge that I see to regional aviation is currently the growth that's required to help support the expansion of our population and tourism into more regional areas.
Young people moving to the cities across the world and in Australia is continually an issue for us. So as we make regional Australia more attractive to young people, then we would hope that they'd start to move back.
Air traffic is also growing in complexity, including the fast rising use of drones, and this development will also need to be safely integrated into the overall air traffic management system.
Certainly for regional aviation, the advent of technologies such as space-based augmentation have a number of exciting applications, especially in relation to approaches with vertical guidance and the ability to track accurately across the outback. The introduction of new technologies also allows us to look at the future in terms of being able to transfer dynamically aircraft recorded data direct to satellite instead of using flight data and cockpit voice recorders. And of course, SBAS is an enabler for all sorts of industries in Australia, including aerial agriculture, aviation and the marine industries.
The incoming technology of SBAS, Space-Based Augmentation System, will be a huge leap forward in safety for all the regional aircraft operators, including general aviation.
Looking at the airspace modernisation program, where we're standardising airspace classifications around the country to ensure that the right level of service is being provided for the level of risk. Aviation and flying experience at all levels is being transformed. At Air Services, we must manage the day-to-day maintenance of this safe and stable present while delivering the full potential of a smart, high-tech and very different future. You've all heard of One Sky. It's probably the biggest development in the management of Australian skies since aviation began in this nation. And worldwide, there is nothing like it. The aim is to deliver a series of enhancements to take advantage of technological innovations to make flying safer, smarter and more efficient.
The future of regional aviation in Australia is rosy, it's great, the demand is always there.
We're on the threshold of an incredibly exciting era in aviation.
As Australia population and tourism continues to expand, regional aviation will become even more paramount.
We'll continue to see growth in the regions, and we'll see more modern aircraft that are more effective and efficient. And as increased tourism opportunities become available, then I think that we'll see more flights to regional Australia and therefore greater opportunities.
Our goal is to keep on supporting and strengthening Australia's regional aviation sector and all of you who keep it going, sometimes in very adverse conditions. We know how important you are to your communities and to the well-being of Australia as a whole.